The following is a live sports presentation of Glicod. Glicod.com.
Glicod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now.
And welcome to Southern Indiana basketball presented by Glicod, and we are live at Floyd Central High School tonight for the Silver Creek Dragons at 10-7, coming in to take on the Floyd Central Highlanders at 4-13. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Jeff Cooper. And Jeff, as the teams advance onto the floor, your thoughts about tonight's matchup?
The first thing I wonder, since I haven't seen them play, is how is Floyd Central 4-13? They've played a lot of good teams, and they've played them pretty close.
Yes, they have.
So, I mean, other than the Castle game early in the season, they seem like they're playing pretty well. But they're not showing up on the W side. So,
right.
Silver Creek has won their last two games. They're on a two-game streak here, and seem to be playing just a little bit better. They've had a couple of tough games that they played I believe Bloomington South and who was the other one? Dadgummit. I can't remember. Brownstown Central.
Yes, right.
Yeah, and they were within 10, 11 points on those games. So, they're starting to hopefully play a little better here to get toward tournament time. So I think it's going to be a really tough game.
All right. Well, let's step away here from some of our great Glicod sponsors. When we return, I had the chance to talk to head coach Brandon Hoffman of the Silver Creek Dragons. So we will return and hear from Brandon Hoffman here on Glicod.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Here pregame with Coach Brandon Hoffman, Silver Creek Dragons. Last time we talked, it's been about 5 weeks or so since Glicod had you guys. Instead of a dragon mascot, it maybe should have been like a Red Cross flying. So I guess my first question is, are you back? And are most of the guys back? I know you had a lot of walking wounded there for a while.
Yeah, we got a lot of our guys back compared to over the holidays, and I'm really excited to have them back. I think we're playing a lot better than what we were.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of playing our best basketball so far this year up to this point, and look forward to finishing the season that way.
Absolutely. Well, and just a handful of games to go, really. So obviously, every coach wants a team to get better. What do you want to see your guys still continue to grow as a team as?
Well, I think you'll see tonight one of the biggest things we got to get better at is rebounding. I think rebounding is going to be big for us in terms of getting the other team to miss a shot and then be able to get that rebound. So that's kind of hurt us at a couple of recent losses. So rebounding's got to be something we improve on. And then perimeter shooting. I think when you make shots, it makes you look a lot better.
Sure.
Making the right play and then be able to knock down shots. We got to be able to do that to see in the tournament as well.
Well, and speaking of the tournament, obviously you play, you're going to play on neutral courts there. You guys have been on a long sort of road trip here, we'll call it. This is the 6th of 6 games, right? So, but over 500 and playing pretty well during that span. What's it going to mean to maybe get this one under your belt and get home for a little while?
Well, this would be a big win. Floyd's got a great tradition, and not too many people come up here and get wins. So this would be a really big one for us. And just build momentum for March. That's what it's kind of all about. I think we've got some good momentum now. Can we continue to build on that?
Well, and speaking of the Floyd team, so as you've scouted them up, anything in particular jumped off the page for you?
Oh, they're big. They're big. I think Washington's a really good high school player. He's been a really good player the last 4 years, and he's going to be a handful. And Ali's really crafty with the ball, so those two are going to be a big chore. And then, like I said, holding our own, rebounding is going to be big.
Well, and as far as your ball club goes, back to your ball club and tonight's game, I've noticed here with this Floyd team sometimes different defenses kind of can mess with them a little bit. Your thoughts on what kind of defense you're going to play? Because I know you like to change things up a little bit. Thoughts?
Well, we're going to try to go with what works.
That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah. Recently, we've given up too many points, but I think a big part of coaching, and I'm not the best at it, but making adjustments is going to be big. So seeing what works, but we're going to have to definitely hold our own in the paint. So that's going to be the emphasis, no matter what kind of defense we play, is trying to own the lane.
Okay. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
That's head coach Brandon Hoffman of the Silver Creek Dragons. Stay tuned for all the high school basketball action on Glicod.
Is a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket. So I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
Welcome back to Glicod Southern Indiana High School Basketball, where tonight we have the Silver Creek Dragons at 10-7 taking on the Floyd Central Highlanders. Again, I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Jeff Cooper. And it's time for Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. So for those keys, we will turn to Jeff Cooper, and Jeff's going to handle Silver Creek first.
Well, I know Coach Hoffman talked about rebounding, and that is obviously important when you're playing a team with Floyd Central's size, but I honestly feel like even more important, no matter what defense they put up against Floyd Central or switch defenses or however they do it, the guys got to take pride in it.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to play good defense tonight. They got to keep working. As many times I've seen them this year, the defense hasn't been real good. So they got some players back. Let's see if that makes a difference tonight with having some extra players in there to throw at it, okay? But they got to guard. They got to take pride in their defense. Plus, it doesn't look like their second leading scorer, Case and Dager, is here tonight. So one of my keys was going to be to find a third scorer to go with Caden Oliver. Well, that changes, obviously.
Right.
They got to find two scorers to go with Caden Oliver. He can't take the load all by himself. So they're going to have a good team effort overall with the other four guys that are on the floor, or one or two guys are going to have to step up and take over that scoring load.
All right, and for Floyd Central?
Well, for Floyd Central, it's they got to play 32 minutes.
Yeah.
They've had several games this year where they've been close and close and close, and then they fade out in the fourth quarter. They got to play a full 32 minutes. They've got to handle whatever kind of pressure defenses that Silver Creek wants to throw at them. They've got to take care of the basketball. They got to beat the pressure, try to get some easy layups. If they don't, run their half-court offense, but they got to beat the pressure.
Absolutely. So those are your keys to the game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Let's jump away again to hear from some of our great Glicod sponsors, including Northside Security. When we return, you will hear from Floyd Central Highlanders head coach Greg Walters on the pregame show here on Glicod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
Here pregame, Floyd Central and Silver Creek head coach Greg Walters of the Floyd Central Highlanders. Coach, just a few games left here as you're headed towards sectional play. Just a couple weeks. Thoughts on where your team yet needs to improve?
Oh, in multiple areas. We've done some good things. Gave ourselves a chance to compete with some of the top teams in the state. But you can always get better. Offensively, just getting the ball moving a little bit. Finishing. We did a good job against Center Grove on Saturday. We wanted to get the ball inside. We did a good job of getting it in there, and maybe through some contact, we didn't necessarily finish some of the ones that I know we can.
Well, and like you said, 10-point game against Center Grove and one of the top 4A teams in the state. Obviously, you played pretty well, especially defended your home court pretty well. Just your thoughts on a Silver Creek team coming in here. They're on a little bit of a win streak, and just your thoughts on what Silver Creek puts on the floor tonight.
They're an athletic team. They shoot the ball really well from deep, and they had a lot of injuries earlier in the season. They have a lot of those guys back. Kyle Roberts is back, and Oliver is a tremendous player off the bounce, and could get up his shot whenever he wants, and we'll have our hands full contesting them from the 3-point line.
Now, how do you think maybe you can possibly use some size and certainly some athletic ability inside against this Silver Creek team that's maybe not quite built quite like you are size-wise?
Well, they have a little size themselves, but we're going to try to get the ball inside. They've been playing a little bit of 2-3 zone also, so that may change up the way things look. But we'll try to get the ball inside and finish. We've done that. Several games here in a row. We've got the ball inside and just come up a bit short.
Well, and you talked about finishing through contact. It certainly seems like here the last couple of games that I've seen Floyd Central play, one of those where boy, you just get a ball or two like that to drop, and the energy just totally is different in the building, right?
Yeah, that's kind of been our Achilles heel. We've always had a minute or two of each game that, hasn't gone our way, and it seems to change the momentum. No excuses. We've played, a top schedule in the state. We've seen a lot of the best teams, and we've competed with them. So we're just looking for the ball to bounce our way a couple nights here, and maybe we can get things rolling headed into the sectional.
All right. Good luck today, Coach. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glicod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glicod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glicod.com.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
As we return to Floyd Central High School, where the Highlanders at 4-13 host the Silver Creek Dragons at 10-7. We should note that the series record since 1993, Floyd Central with 15 wins, Silver Creek against Silver Creek's 9. And the last two matchups, the road team has won. So we'll see if that stands pat again tonight. Last year, Floyd Central won 75-47 at Silver Creek. It's time for starting lineups tonight. Starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. And for those starting lineups, first for the Silver Creek Dragons, Hayden Garton, a 6'1 junior guard. Caden Oliver, leading scorer for these Dragons at 18 points a game. 6'2 senior guard. Walker Hoffman, a 6'6 sophomore forward. Jace Burton, a 6'2 senior guard. And Nate Davidson, a 6'1 junior forward. For the home Highlanders, they will be go as follows. Austin Cardwell, a 6'2 junior guard. Tevia Lee, the point guard, 6 feet senior guard. Caden Stewart, a 6'4 senior forward. Trey Walters, a 6'1 junior guard. And Caleb Washington, a 6'5 senior forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And that does it for our starting lineups. Again, those starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. As we enjoy the national anthem here, we're going to send you away, hear from some of our fantastic sponsors. When we return, we'll have basketball for you here on Glicod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
From Glicod, it's Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security. Now, courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana high school basketball on Glicod.
As we await the opening tip-off here at Floyd Central High School, introductions for Silver Creek have been done. Awaiting the introductions for Floyd Central, I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Our analyst for our ball game tonight is Jeff Cooper. Noah Drody, a Floyd Central student and member of the WNAS staff, is assisting us with camera this evening. Our executive producer for the evening is Steve Burr. So we are just about to get underway here. I'll give you those starting lineups again. Quite honestly, as soon as they turn the lights up in the building. But while we await that, Jeff, any other thoughts on the ball game tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean it's time to it's time for these guys to start getting ready for 2 weeks out here. So
right.
Every game's important now at this point, and get better every time you go out. So Floyd Central's. They seem like they're just about to turn a corner. Silver Creek, the same. I mean, they've got players coming back now, and they're about to turn the corner. So I really expect this to be a tight ball game.
Well, it could very well be. And then should note again, like we said before, road team has won the last two matchups. So we'll see if that holds true. The Dragons come in 10-7, and again, they will go as follows. Hayden Garden, Caden Oliver, Walker Hoffman, Jace Burton, and Nate Davidson. For the Highlanders, Austin Cardwell, Tevi Ali, Caden Stewart, Trey Walters, and Caleb Washington.
The last time that I had Silver Creek against Christian Academy, Hayden Garton had a really big game. He was actually our player of the game.
All right.
So, maybe he's the one that steps up tonight for these guys.
Could be. He's averaging about 8 points a game. Walker jumping against Caden Stewart. And Caden Stewart at 6'4", senior, but he is an all-state high jumper, and it shows sometimes on the court. So Highlanders with the opening tip and the ball.
Silver Creek starting out man here.
Walters into the lane, spins,
nice
and
move.
Connects. So Walters gets the Highlanders started off with an efficient possession. And now let's see what the Dragons can do. That's Jace Burton with it.
Central also in the man here.
Oliver, leading scorer for these Dragons, with it now. Down the lane, has it knocked away. Stewart came down with it, gets it out to Ali. Ali looked like he was thinking about the three, takes it in the lane, and left hand gets it to go.
Got to get some help in there when he gets beat. Somebody's got to step up there.
Burton caught on the baseline, trying to dump it down to Hoffman, working against Washington. Just couldn't get that one to go. It was about halfway down and popped out.
Yeah, nice little hook though.
Ali couldn't connect on the three. That was a good shot. I think they'll take that from Walker Hoffman all night long.
Oh, yeah.
And Garton just drug his foot there just a little bit.
Yep. Silver Creek just needs to settle down, get used to the size. I've always liked Ali. Both years, he's been a backup. Now he's starting for him, and he's I always liked him. He's a good hustling ball player. Now they're 2-3.
There's nice drive.
Oh, they didn't call that.
They didn't call that, is right. And I don't think the faithful from Silver Creek like that very much.
You know what? That looked like a really good defensive play to me. I don't know.
No, that one's going to go against Washington.
There was enough contact there, Todd, where it was something.
Right.
He either slid in under him or it was a charge.
Let's see if we can see the replay on this. And I'm not so sure that you're not correct, but we're not wearing the striped jerseys.
We are not. But
as the first free throw was made there by Davidson.
Now I'm really interested to see if it happens again, what they call, if they call.
And both made by Davidson. So 6-2 here in the early going. Cardwell with it at the circle. Washington. Walters on this near side to a Lee. Fires it down low. Oh, a little skip pass there, but popped through the hands of Washington. Oliver has it knocked away.
Good defense there by Walters. Didn't commit the foul there. Sorry about that. They've really got to keep that ball away from Washington in the middle there. He just dropped that one.
Yep.
But they got to do a better job denying him in there.
So into Oliver. Now Davidson with it. He's trying to run this offense and drive it in, poked away again. And ball scrambled around. Hayden Garden comes down with it. Now Davidson works, underneath. Nice use of the board.
Yes, very good job there by Davidson avoiding the defense and using the rim as a guard there.
And taken away from Stewart.
Not sure why he dribbled there.
I'm not sure either. Oh, blocked away by Stewart on the other end. Now Walters with it. Finds a lead. Thought about the three. Gets down low.
Nice pass.
Very good pass. And Stewart with the two.
Man, that was nice. Floyd Central's 4 for 4 here from 2-point range starting out.
And then Tevye Lee pokes it away.
So far, Lee doing a great job on Caden Oliver.
Now the switch, and then switch back. Garten tried to eye down low. Surprised they're not trying to feed Hoffman down there because he had a good look that first time, and Burton just had it swiped away. Pocket picked. Tevye Lee left open from three, buries it.
Timeout, yeah.
And a timeout on the floor. So with that made three and a timeout from the Silver Creek Dragons head coach, Brandon Hoffman, we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. More first quarter coming up here on Glicod.
Nobody wants to be told that they have cancer. When you find out that you have cancer, you want to make sure and try to get it treated as quickly as possible. That's what Priority Radiology did for me. The time they saved me from fretting about it is something I can't repay. They got me my results within 3 hours. It's unheard of to get that kind of results that quick. I can't hardly tell you how important that was for my mental state. It really helped me get through that day.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
As we're back to live action, a three up by Kyle Roberts, number 12 in the ball game. Couldn't get it to fall, and Ali on the other end leaves one short. And then ball knocked away again. Good defense by the Highlanders. Tevye Lee on the run out.
Silver Creek's got to get back, Todd.
As Davidson left alone, that was almost too much time. Walters comes down with the rebound after the Stewart tip. And left for Nate Rushing.
Over the back.
And over the back. Washington, that's 2 quick fouls on Washington.
Yeah, that hurts. Now he didn't have position there. I mean, there was really, no reason for him to go over the back there.
Well, and it's one of those things. Oftentimes, it's not so much what the upper body does. It's a lot of times the shove with the lower body or the shove to get that room. That
Absolutely
is the call.
You can go up over him, but your lower body pushes him in a little bit. That's a foul. You know.
So here in the first quarter, Kyle Roberts misses on that one, and Brock Conrad comes down with the rebound.
Well, they got to get him going. They're back in the man now.
Roberts, who missed a big chunk of the season with the knee injury. Rushing. Looks to drive. Gets it up to Stewart. Finds Conrad inside and just can't connect there. Oliver, spin move, and short off the rim.
Follow your shot, young man.
Trying to find Cardwell and couldn't be done.
Now Hoffman's calling for a foul on Oliver's shot. I didn't see it. I think he freed up enough space there to get his shot off. Just left it short. But if he followed his shot, he might have had a rebound. You know,
could have maybe put that right back up or found the open man.
Yeah, I mean, generally the shooter knows where the ball's going to go before the defense does.
Right. So. 13-4 with just under two and a half minutes to go here, first quarter from Floyd Central. Davidson looks to drive, working against Conrad. In the paint, passes back out of it. That's Burton with it. To Davidson, again trying to work against Conrad.
The defense there by Conrad keeping him from penetrating.
Davidson shoots the three, buries it. So Davidson with all 7 of the Silver Creek points thus far.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
4.4 point average on the season, so he's already having a great night.
And that's what they're going to need with Dager out. Somebody to step up and take those points.
Tevye Lee just content to let the offense sort of sort itself out. Oh, nearly had his pocket picked and then trying to find Stewart. Or was that Conrad down low? I'm not sure. Threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, he threw it between them, so I'm not sure which one it was. Okay, one official's buzzing the player in. The other one said no, so.
All right, so Davidson will pitch it back into Oliver, and we'll start over there.
And if the other official's down there chuckling, so I don't know. Not being critical of the striped shirts.
Just noting.
Just noting.
Davidson.
Not there. One more. Okay.
Oliver's going to try to take it against Ali.
Good defense.
Nice defense. Stewart ends up with it and dunks it home.
Yes, sir. Throw it down, big man.
And then Tevye Ali reaches in. A little hand slap there. Let's see if we can show you that that dunk, the steal, and very nice camera work from Mr. Noah Drody there.
Yes, absolutely. And Mr. Stewart has some hops, no doubt. Watch Hoffman rolling back. There he is. Yep.
Oh, he's wide open down low, and Oliver takes the three instead.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They got to look for that guy.
Cardwell comes down with the board.
Take that shot and shoot a pass down there to him. See if they hold it for one here.
I imagine they will.
Yeah, I do too.
Ali calling out the play.
Right. You're going to go about 8 here. There we go.
Looking for a little pick and roll, but he steps back, shoots the three instead.
It's a tough shot.
Don't know that was the shot that Coach Walters exactly wanted, but at the end of one, the Highlanders lead the Silver Creek Dragons 15-7. Come on back. Second quarter action upcoming here on Glicod.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Glicod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glicod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
As we begin the second quarter here at Floyd Central High School, Todd Carter and Jeff Cooper on the call of this one for you. Noah Drody running our camera, WNAS student from here at Floyd Central.
Todd, we talked before the game, pride in your defense. Floyd 7 of 11 from the floor.
And then Caleb Washington couldn't connect with Conrad. Coming the other way.
Nice.
Burton lays it up and in.
Nice job there by Burton. They're in a, it's set up like a 2-3, but ouch.
Somebody hit the floor there. Conrad calling for it, and Walters takes the long jump shot instead. Conrad knew his player was on his back. And Oliver fouled.
That's on Ali. That's his second, I believe.
I believe you are correct.
And that's exactly what Oliver should do. He's having a hard time getting his shots up. Take the ball in there and drive it and get fouled. That's smart.
No, our correction, folks, it's just Tevi Ali's first.
Okay, they must have called that other one on somebody else then.
I guess they did.
Well, it was Ali that fouled him, but oh well.
And Oliver knocks home the two. That gets him started this evening. That's his first bucket. Ali trying to take it inside. Got into traffic and then up in the air.
That's a big no-no there.
It is. Burton coming the other way.
Let him post. He's right there. He's right there. My goodness, look at him.
The coach up here, folks, says throw it to the big man. There he is, but the ball was too high. Couldn't come down with it. Poked away. Ended up instead of Hoffman with a good look, and that was a nice drop step there. So Brock Conrad, sophomore, and then on the other end, Roberts. And Roberts can fill it up, folks, when he gets high.
Yeah, but he's still struggling after coming back here.
Washington shoots the three. That won't go. And Hoffman comes down with the board. Oliver headed to the other end, takes the long two. That one won't go. No whistle underneath, but some heavy contact there. Washington down with the board. Trey Walters will shoot the three. Can't get it to fly.
Smart there by Washington not committing that foul.
Sure was. I noted the same thing. Roberts will put it up. So lots of threes being taken. Looks like Loyola Marymount back in the day here at the moment, but not many connections.
Yeah.
Folks, you have to be older than a certain age to even get that. So
yeah. I was telling somebody about this Loyola Marymount story the other day. A kid at work.
They did what?
What?
Content to beat you 141-137.
Yeah.
Rushing in the lane, couldn't get it to fall, and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I told him the whole Hank Gather story and everything. I saw them play in high school. They played in the King of the Bluegrass over at Fairdale. Yeah, they had him and Bo Kimball, and also had Doug Overton, who ended up signing with LaSalle and playing in the NBA. That was a heck of a team.
I imagine.
Dobbins Tech out of Philadelphia.
Washington inside, can't get it to fall. Orange comes down with the board.
Wow, a lot of contact on that whole sequence there.
Oliver, through contact, gets it to go.
Yeah, I don't see these guys. I think I'm letting them play tonight. Let's call it that.
Put it that way?
Yep.
Trying to get it into Washington. Now there's a push.
Yep.
And it looks like that's going to go against Burton.
Burton said it's definite size disadvantage down there and kind of shoved him a little bit there.
That's just the first team foul against Silver Creek. 4 for the Highlanders. Ball into Ali. He'll take the long 3. And then a whistle down low. And that's going to go against Floyd Central.
That's his third.
And Washington.
Wow.
So Washington's going to have to come to the sideline.
He's not sure what he did. I don't.
And a timeout on the floor, I believe taken by Floyd Central. So we will take a timeout as well when we return. More second quarter here on Glicod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This portion of tonight's game on Glicod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
17-13 our score here at Floyd Central High School as the Highlanders lead Silver Creek. Jeff, you had an interesting fact there during the break.
Yeah, we're 11 minutes into the game. There hasn't been a single offensive rebound yet. Both teams doing a good job on the defensive glass, but nobody hitting the offensive glass yet.
We heard from Coach Hoffman in the pregame that rebounding was going to be key for his ball club.
Well, they've held their own on the defense the glass, like I said, but just
no offensive boards.
Yeah, neither team's offensive rebounding. Ooh, that was good hands there, ball.
Sure was. Back to Nate, outside to Nate Davidson, trying to work against Cardwell. Cuts off that baseline. And Oliver will reset.
Screen to Dublin. Good job.
Oh, Davidson catches that, and then a travel.
They jumped him on that high pick and roll there. And surprised him a little bit, I think.
So still 17-13. Walters and Cardwell, little handoff action there to Ali.
Now Conrad's got a little bit of size there on Wheeler in there. They need to.
Back to Cardwell. And Ali hits the 3.
2 threes for him now.
2 threes for him and 10 points. Leads all scorers. Davidson, though, says, hey, I want to try to keep up. He's got 9.
No help there from Floyd on that. Well, it kind of helped. I mean, they didn't really have to help because the defense was there, but nobody stepped in to make him give the ball up. Some pretty darn good defense, actually. Man defense.
So Ali calling out the offense. Dumped it to Conrad and a travel.
Yep. They get a bucket here, cut it to 2 or 3.
Certainly.
After the slow start, I think Coach Hoffman take that.
Absolutely. Got a chance with 2 minutes 45 seconds, and a 3 will not fall. Conrad gets the rebound, but then has it poked away, comes up with it, and then boots it out of bounds.
Floyd Central with 8 turnovers now, and Silver Creek not much better with 7. Kind of like to see your big pick that up and give it to a guard.
Well, especially when you're trying to build momentum, you really want to bucket on a turnover like that.
Yeah.
Davidson drives the lane. Conrad chains up his shot, but I believe, no, it's 31. Walters
got him. Yep.
Whistle.
So Davidson's doing a really good job taking the ball to the hole.
Well, I'm not sure what Coach Hoffman and the Silver Creek staff saw in the scouting report that said that Davidson might have some opportunities for a big ball game, but 10 points and ends up getting the long rebound off his own free throw to Oliver. Can't get the runner to go, and then the foul by Burton trying to take the ball away from Cardwell.
So far, here in especially the second quarter, Silver Creek's defense has been a lot better, and they're not fouling while doing it. So
Burton checks out. Roberts back in for the Dragons.
Burt's got 2 fouls.
As Tevye Lee shoots the 3, it won't go. Rebound down for the Silver Creek Dragons, and another 3 on the other end won't go either. Just again, teams, nice pass there, won't go in, but nice pass leaving it for Garton.
Oh, yeah.
And then Conrad got whacked in the nose, it looks like.
Yeah, he's having a... I was afraid he looked like he got a little wind knocked out of him or a little stun there, one of the two. Wow.
As cheerleaders are pointing on the floor, I think. And so we are going to take a timeout. As there is a timeout on the floor. Did you see either team call it, or is that just official timeout?
I think it's just an official timeout.
Okay,
I think.
We are going to take a timeout as well. When we return, we'll have 1:35 left here, second quarter on Glicod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Hackey Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
So with the clock stopped, 1:35 remains here in the second quarter. The teams both taking a timeout. The whistle there for stoppage of play as Brock Conrad was hit in the face, and foul was called, and they're finally trying to get the court cleaned up.
Yeah, it's taking them a little bit to get out there to do that. Now, see, I don't know if that's a blood on the court or what. Because they're out there with the gloves and such.
Tell you, folks, we'll have the ticker up and just back up in a little bit, but we do have a score. The Christian Academy Warriors over the Henryville Hornets at half, 30-18. Just reporting in from executive producer Steve Byrd.
Yeah, that's. I think when.
Yeah, there's some down here in front of the. Actually, there's sort of a whole trail of it. So
yeah, when he got hit, yeah, there's it's blood.
Well, so rather than just wait on that, we'll hear from another one of our fantastic Glicod sponsors, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about what may need to happen here in this next 1:35. So stay tuned on Glicod.
Nobody wants to be told that they have cancer. When you find out that you have cancer, you want to make sure and try to get it treated as quickly as possible. That's what Priority Radiology did for me. The time they saved me from fretting about it is something I can't repay. They got me my results within 3 hours. It's unheard of to get that kind of results that quick. I can't hardly tell you how important that was for my mental state. It really helped me get through that day.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
So we were trying to get the court cleaned up here as we had a player with a, I'm not sure, bloody nose or bloody mouth. But in either case, Brock Conrad headed to the sideline. Dr. Tide Carter and Jeff Cooper on the call with you here this evening.
Yeah, they got several more spots to clean up, unfortunately.
Yep. Noah Drody working our camera for us here this evening. A Floyd Central student and works on the WNAS crew here at Floyd Central. Thankful that Brad Shaw does a great job with the WNAS kids here at Floyd Central, is happy to help us out, provide an opportunity for some of his young folks.
They do a great job over here with that program, no doubt about it. Been around a long time.
WNAS, the oldest high school radio station in the United States, Jeff.
Yes, it is.
So.
I've heard that.
Well, so put yourself in on either side. You know, it's 4 points, 4-point lead for the Highlanders. Really, very much striking distance, easily for the Dragons. Your thoughts?
Well, they're going to the line for 2 here, so they cut it to 2.
Absolutely.
Their big man inside, their main big man inside, leading scorer's got 3 fouls. So I think maybe you run a little clock here. We talked earlier about not turning the ball over, okay, and the pressure, handling the pressure defense. Well, Silver Creek hasn't pressed them at all, and they've got 8 turnovers, and most of those have been enforced. And kind of the same for Silver Creek. They've got 7, so some unforced turnovers going on here. But they're right. Silver Creek's right there. I mean, they go into the half 2, or maybe cut it to tie it up by the end of the half. Get a defensive stop here, and see what Floyd Central does here. And it's 135 is an awful lot to run off the clock. So if you get a good look, I guess from Ali, or get a look inside, take it. But maybe they do try to run a little clock and go back, everybody regroup.
So Hayden Garton will shoot free throws, 84% free throw shooter, and couldn't get the first one to go. So the foul was on Brock Conrad.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be critical, but I did not see Conrad come down on Garton there. I thought he was straight up.
So 1 of 2 free throws made from Garton, and cuts it to 3, the Floyd Central lead. Ali brings it across timeline, and let's see if Floyd Central wants to strike quickly or if they're content to just work for 1. Kind of looks like they're trying to work for something here.
Yeah. Ali's got to give it up. There he goes.
It around, gets the bucket and the harm.
Oh, wow. Well, that's the one thing you don't want to do, is let him spin into the lane and then barely touch him and foul him and get a 3-point play out of it. With all the contact they called that, I need to shut up.
So Ali, now he jumps back into the leads all scorer categories with 13. The ball poked away by Rushing off the hand of Roberts.
Yeah, wasn't anything Roberts could do about that.
It just glazed off of him as after Rushing stuck his hand out.
Yeah, nothing to do about that. Now maybe do you hold the ball here for 1? I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to pressure Ali and make him give it up, or. Yeah.
Oh, nice job by Oliver ahead to Roberts for 2.
Maybe they get Roberts going here. Yeah, they trapped him over in the corner, and he was kind of fried there. The 1-2-2 here.
A little bit of pressure. And Floyd had some trouble against some pressure the other night against Bedford North Lawrence.
He's a senior guard. He's got to be able to take care of that ball.
He thought about the three, decides instead to hold. Oh, fires it down low. Walters.
Yep, got to take that.
Absolutely. Wide open.
Yep. You get a three here, just any kind of basket at all, you go in with some momentum.
Oliver inside, and Stewart skies and knocks that away. Oliver gets up slowly. Ali has it poked away, and then a foul.
I think it's not just going to be a common foul. I don't think they're called a shooting foul here on that.
I believe you're right.
So they're going to take it out over here. And
so 3.4 seconds left.
Well, they get a basket here. It's a huge momentum swing.
Ali shoots the three, buries it.
That's huge right there.
Absolutely. So at halftime, our score, Floyd Central Highlanders 28 and Silver Creek 19. Come on back. We'll have the numbers and halftime stats, the halftime show coming up for you tonight here on Glicod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Guy?
What?
No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to Priority Radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to Priority Radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks. Before I could even start a treatment, I was able to get what I needed right away.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
As we return here to Floyd Central High School, 28-19 our score at the half. Dr. Todd Carter and Jeff Cooper on the call with this one tonight. And it's time for our halftime stats. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. And for those team stats. Let's turn it over to Jeff.
Well, start with Silver Creek. They were 7 out of 21 from the floor overall, 33%. They shot the ball decent from 2, but from 3 they were 1 for 7, 14%. 4-6 from the line, 67%. They had 10 rebounds, and wait a minute, I miscounted the rebounds. I apologize. Had 11 rebounds. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
And
I'll change it on the graphic.
8 turnovers overall for Silver Creek.
Gotcha.
For Floyd Central, they shot the ball extremely well. They were 12 out of 22 from the floor for 55%. They were 3 of 10 from 3, including that last one, big one there by Ali, 30%. They only shot the one free throw, 100%. They had 14 rebounds and 10 turnovers.
All right. Well, and in just a moment, we will give you the individual stats here as I complete something on a graphic. There we go. So those are your team stats and the halftime numbers. The Silver Creek Dragons trailing here by 9. They were led by Nate Davidson and his 10 points. Let's go ahead and get this up for you, folks. So Nate Davidson and his 10 points, 4 from Caden Oliver, 2 apiece from Kyle Roberts and Jay Spurton, 1 from Hayden Garten. Tevi Ali leads the Highlanders with 13. Nope, excuse me. He leads the Highlanders with 16. I almost forgot to add in that last bucket. I think I should probably change that. That was a big momentum builder for the Highlanders.
Sure was.
So leads the Highlanders with 16, 4 apiece from Caden Stewart and Trey Walters, 2 each from Caleb Washington and Brock Conrad. So those are your Centra Credit Union first half stats. Centra Credit Union centered around you. Well, let's jump away, and when we come back, we will try to show you a couple of replays and get you set for the second half coming up here on Glicod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone on their back and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glicod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glicod.com.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
Our score, Floyd Central 28, Silver Creek 19. Are you looking to improve your career? Globe in New Albany is seeking pipe fitters, welders, and laborers starting at $16 an hour, plus benefits. Call 812-596-WELD or visit globefabhiring.com. As we get set for the second half, Jeff, you had distinctly had some thoughts about...
Well, I mean, to come back with Washington here, looks like they are, so Silver Creek needs to attack him. Make him guard and try to pick up that fourth foul. Floyd Central may not be in their DNA, may want to look at going a little zone here to protect him. Silver Creek's right there. That last shot, it's completely changed the momentum, but you're coming back out of halftime now, so they got to forget about it and come out. If they're going to pressure them, I would start first with the half-court traps and then try to turn them over a couple times. By the 4-minute mark, you want to cut it down to about 4, and if you can, and then just kind of go from there. They're right there.
Well, and I think one thing that could be interesting is that with a little bit of foul trouble on Washington and Brock Conrad gone to the trainer's room, now that could be interesting late in a late game situation.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to have a size advantage on the offensive end with Hoffman, okay? So, we talked earlier, the third quarter right after halftime has been an Achilles heel for Floyd. They got to come out strong here.
Ooh. So Floyd with the ball and some pressure definitely coming from
they're the man.
Dragons.
They're the man. They pulled it out a little bit here to try to put some more pressure on the ball.
And a whistle.
That was a kick. They just
I
don't know what happened there. There wasn't enough spacing there between Ali and Washington on that pass.
Oh, and Washington hits the 2 to get the Highlanders started.
Yeah, good step back there by Washington. Washington can score in bunches when he's in the mindset.
Oliver, behind the back pass, but Davidson just couldn't quite hang on. He would have had maybe a look there.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that behind the back pass.
Oliver.
Oh, nice.
Working against Cardwell, lays it up and in.
Went under the basket and shot it up there with his left hand. That's sweet. High screen.
Ali.
Good pass.
Dumps it right down in there to Stewart.
That was great pick and roll action in the back cut there by Stewart. He beat the defense, had to come up and help. He was wide open. Go to Hoffman. Now go to Hoffman. Go down there. That's it. Catch it and hook it in there, big man.
There you go.
Washington Guardian couldn't do anything.
Yeah, absolutely. With 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Just keep going right there. Anytime Washington is switched on to him. Jump. Washington. Short on that baseline shot. So see if Silver Creek maybe put together a little run, and Walters with the foul.
Yeah. Nice take there by Oliver. Now get a chance to cut it down a little more with the clock stop.
So Trey Walters, second foul. First team foul of the half. We'll send just a 58% free throw shooter in Oliver, but he makes the first.
The way he shoots the ball, it just really surprises me that he's not a better free throw. Looks good. It's hard to say why he shoots a lower percentage.
Got 1 of 2, and then Burton, little hack there.
And that's his third.
It is his third. You are correct.
Didn't need that one.
No, and not so far from the basket on such a play.
Yeah, on a free throw attempt.
But it's what makes it interesting. Tevi Ali, tough shot there.
No, that was.
He maybe look for somebody else open, but now Oliver looks to drive. Washington just has to let him go by.
Well, Hoffman had Washington pulled away from the basket. When he beat his man, there was nobody there. Smart play by Oliver. So you're already down to 6 here now.
Ali takes the three, buries it.
You cannot leave him wide open like that. I mean, he was 2 feet back from him.
So 19 in the ball game here for Ali. Burton trying to look to drive against Stewart. Dumping it to Davidson. Double team comes to Oliver. Down
Nice
low.
look.
Yep, very good look.
He almost got trapped too far into the basket there, but he did a good job of regaining his balance.
And Hoffman's had a couple of quick points there for 4. Didn't have any at the half. So.
Yep.
Ali.
His count should be on us.
And foul there.
Yeah, I don't like to foul him that far away from the bucket.
Davidson. Second foul. Team second on the half.
Well, Lee's getting a well-earned break. I don't think this is the first time he's been out tonight, I think. Gonna let Rushing run the point here.
Stewart with it. Out high. Now to Washington. Interesting. Washington just loses the handle on it. Out of bounds.
Unforced turnover. Now they can cut it here to 4 or 5. I'd go back to Hoffman again here.
All right. Referee had a little cleanup to do there, so now the Dragons. Oliver brings the ball up the court, sets the offense.
There's that high screen and roll again. They're going to jump it. There he is. Now somebody's open. There you go.
Roberts in the corner, but good closeout by Walters. 3 up by Davidson. That one won't go. Coach Hoffman saying, hey, my guy ended up on his butt.
Well, he may have kicked his leg out, too. I didn't really see it, but I don't know about calling a foul on that one. I saw him call a technical the other night. I think it was an Auburn-Tennessee game where the player kicked his leg out and drew the foul, and they teed him up.
Oh, for kicking?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I don't know if it's technical or but they called it.
Ali to Stewart. Stewart, free throw line, won't go. Oliver skies for the board. And then ball nearly taken away.
That was so close.
It was so close. And then pocket picked again, this time by Walters. Ali gets his man up in the air. Roberts makes me worry about that other knee.
Yeah, that's
foul on the floor. They're going to say no shot. And the foul is going to go against Roberts. His first, team's third of the half. In from Rushing. Looks like Roberts again, smack down on the ball.
They're calling us a little tighter here on the Silver Creek end here in the third quarter.
Rushing will trigger, and they're asking for the mop. Asking for the mop. Come on down. All right. Mr. Fonda, come on down. Let's get that swept up. 7 points.
He was a receiver on the football team, wasn't he?
He was.
Yep.
You are correct.
Yep, that's what I thought. Silver Creek needs to stop here.
Rushing into Washington. Washington thus far, and I realize this is one of those, not trying to announce or jinx anybody, but playing with 3 fouls and just trying to keep his nose clean. Ali drew all the defense and then couldn't seem to find Stewart.
Yeah, it was a good job of Silver Creek breaking that up there.
Yeah, good defense by
I didn't see who knocked it away. It was probably, I think it was Wheeler, I believe.
Yes, Wheeler knew in the ball game. Long jump shot wouldn't go, and so an empty trip for the Highlanders. Roberts with it.
Nice
Garten
job.
in the corner, can't get it to fall. Tipped up and around, and Walters comes down with it.
Boy, they've had a couple opportunities here to cut into that and haven't been able to do it.
And played some good defense to
Yes, they have.
get empty trips for Floyd Central, and just haven't been able to capitalize on the other end. Ali with the screen, pick, roll. One more pass there. Walters takes it inside, now out to Rushing, shoots the 3, gets it to go.
Boy, a nice job by Walters pulling the defense there and kicking it out. Now you got a 10-point game after a couple of trips here.
And a timeout on the floor for the Silver Creek Dragons. So with that timeout, we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. More third quarter action for you here on Glicod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
Yeah.
38-28 with 2:09 remaining here in the third. The Highlanders were leading this one by 9 at the halftime break after a big 3 right at the buzzer. And then Silver Creek has had numerous chances to get this down to a maybe not a one possession, but at least a doable 2-possession game, and Floyd Central has managed to.
They've had some good open looks, haven't been able to knock them down. They had chances to cut it to that 4-point we talked about.
Down low, Burton, and whistle comes. Going to be a shove on Rushing.
Looks like Rushing, yeah.
Silver Creek faithful maybe making a little note of the fact that the foul was called there.
Well, they had a 6-1 advantage in the first half till about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, so they really can't say too much.
Ball into, that's Wheeler that was back in the ballgame. Now Oliver with the floater just can't get it to fall. It tipped his own rebound back out, and offensive board for the Creek.
Yeah, just a good look, just couldn't get the shot down.
Burton again, another floater. That one won't go. Good scramble for the board. Washington ends up taking it away. Comes to the other end, gives it to Ali. Ali up and in.
Again, two, almost 3 opportunities to cut into it, and just can't get it done.
21 for Ali. Leads all scorers. Garten. Now back to Oliver. Oliver off the front part of the rim. Oh, pocket pick there. Nicely done by Davidson. Good move.
Boy, Davidson's had a heck of a night. He's kept him in this game right now because Oliver just has had a little bit of a tough night, especially shooting from the outside.
Davidson with 12, and 3 won't go for the Highlanders. Wheeler and foul. That's Stewart.
I think that was an oops foul. I don't really think he
it was. It was a little bit. I think he
patted him on the back.
Patted Wheeler on the back after the play, showing some sportsmanship. Like, I really didn't mean to smack you there.
Okay, Hoffman's back in. They got to go to him. Let's see if they do the high screen and roll. They've been double teaming that, and he split off of it there.
He's there. Oliver. Down in the corner, 35 seconds remains here, third quarter. Burton with it, trying to find.
There you go.
Absolutely. Finds Hoffman.
Back to 8. Now they're going to hold it for 1 here. See if they can get a stop. And I think the possession goes to them beginning of the fourth quarter.
It does. Rushing, shoots the 3, and so there's your stop. Coming back the other way. Oliver with 6 seconds.
Good shot here.
Looking to drive. Floater won't fall. And Rushing has the attempt blocked. So at the end of 3, our score, Floyd Central 40 and the Dragons 32. Come on back. Fourth quarter upcoming here on Glicod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
This portion of tonight's game on Glicod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
As Silver Creek gets the ball first here in the fourth quarter, 40-32.
And they're in the 2-3 zone, I think. Or it's a matchup.
Dumps the ball to Hoffman, cross court, finds Burton, drives, jump, shot, gets it.
Good strong move by Burton with the jump stop. Got up high. Now you're at 6. 1-2-2 here. Trap at half court.
As I noted, I believe in the pregame, Floyd Central has had trouble with that press and a bucket and the harm.
Man, you don't want to commit that foul there. If you're going to foul him hard so you don't get it up on the glass. Now then cut it to 3.
See if we've got this for you. We do. Bucket and the foul.
The old soup and sandwich.
So chance to get it to a one-possession game here for the Dragons, and they sure do. Burton. Now let's see how Floyd reacts. Like I said, they have not handled pressure the times that I have seen them.
Well, they're too far. The back people are too far up.
Gets it into Washington. Handled it pretty well that time.
They need to move their back men back because they're leaving too much. They're crowding it up too much up here.
Washington with his 6th point.
Here's a double screen.
Trying to find Davidson. Instead, just about found the band.
Unforced turnover. That's what you don't want to see, but you got to shake it off and turn them back over here or get a stop. See, these guys, Stewart's too high here. He's got to get back down on the corner.
Yes, there came the trap. Walters gets it back to Tevye Lee. Dumps it down. Stewart, and fouled on the way up. Just needed to use the glass there, though.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't there reason to, it's okay if you want to go up. If you can dunk the ball and do it.
Ball knocked away, though.
Yeah.
Sends Stewart to the line. Knocks home the first.
That is the 2nd free throw of the night for Floyd Central. And this will be the 3rd.
Good news is it's 100%, but only 3 trips.
But now you're back to 7. So you got to score here and
And right down there goes Caden Oliver.
That's the way to make up for it. They're just getting beat off the dribble.
Washington just has it taken away. Quickly ahead and then knocked out of bounds. Burton had it poked away, I believe, by Rushing.
This is a great play there by Oliver. I mean, Washington really couldn't step into the pass where he was. But you got to try to meet the passes to get a situation like that.
And a timeout on the floor. So we will take a timeout as well. When we return, 6:12 remains in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned for all that the remaining fourth quarter action here on Glicod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
(44-39), 6:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter as we are at Joe Hinton Court, Floyd Central High School, for the Dragons and the Highlanders. As the Dragons have Nate
Here he is.
Davidson gets it right into Hoffman, up and in.
Sit screen and then rolled right back. Got a 3-point game.
And by the way, folks, that's just what Coach Jeff was calling in the timeout. Oh, block there on Rushing. No foul.
May got him with the body.
So that's going to be against Oliver. The Silver Creek faithful not liking that one at all.
Well, regardless, it was a heck of a play by Oliver. Man, he got up there.
Sure was.
He must have got him with the lower body, his own lower body. It's the only thing I can think. The block can be clean, but if you hit him with the body, it is a foul.
So Rushing makes the first and the second.
All right, you're still just 5. Don't freak out here, you know.
Oliver.
They want to do the high screen and roll here. Here it comes. It's a double type. They're going to double team it, so somebody's open.
Oliver, who had 4 at the break, now has 11, so he has certainly had a nice second half.
But it's all been driving to the hole.
One extra pass. Davidson left wide open, buries it.
2-point game. Good job by Oliver, unselfish.
Davidson with 15.
That's a big momentum shift right there. See if they can take advantage of it. There you go.
The ball poked away. And here comes Burton. Tevye Lee pokes it away. Down to the other end to Stewart. Leaves it up. Oh, couldn't find Washington. Washington in underneath. Couldn't get it to go. And Floyd Central comes up empty. Boy, that could come up big late in the ball game. Oliver steps back. He was feeling it, couldn't get it to go, and skying there was Stewart.
It just hasn't been there from the perimeter for him tonight.
Lee down with it. And now Coach Walters wanting the Highlanders to regroup.
Yep, run some set here.
So 2-point ball game. Burton comes out on a Lee, gets it down in traffic, throws the ball up. How did that go?
That was just a great step back move there.
And then a whistle. So while the whistle, let's see if we can show you that shot by Ali.
He took a little step back, one back, and then hit it to the hole, man. That was a great move.
Nice camera work by Noah Drody there.
Yes,
from
it was.
Floyd Central helping us with the camera out, helping us out with the camera.
I will say that Silver Creek, there's been a couple instances here where they really haven't gotten the benefit of the whistle.
So the foul was on Rushing as Silver Creek just resets Davidson with it. Gets it to Oliver.
Set a screen for him.
Oh, nice by Burton.
Yes, absolutely. Good cut. Washington let him go because he's got the fouls. Back to a 2-point game here. This is going to be a good one.
Now Lee in traffic. Spin move. That's a tough shot.
Boy,
it goes.
Lee's had a huge night. How many is that for him now?
Unofficially 25. And a brief timeout from Floyd Central, so we will take a quick timeout as well. Come on back. More coming on Glicod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
Our score, 50-46. 3:43 remains here at Floyd Central High School. And Todd Carter, Jeff Cooper on the call with you tonight. This is a tight one. We were hoping for a good game, Jeff, and we ended up having one after an 8-point lead by the Highlanders at the end of 3.
And they've got it to that 4-point mark at the 3:40 mark, so they're right there. It's going to go down to the wire, but they got to convert, and then they got to get some stops.
Oliver, Davidson behind the back, Burton, and couldn't get it to go off the glass. Walters, after a tip, comes down with the board.
And I didn't see a foul on that. Silver Creek 1-on-1, but I thought he just got it up too high off the glass.
Trying to leave it for Stewart. Oh, nice.
Great give and go.
Absolutely.
Man, goodness. Okay, you got to score here. Oh, here he goes. He's just going to go up, and that's a foul.
Get it to go. That one is a foul, and that's going to go against Washington. I believe that will be his 4th. No, it's going to go against Stewart.
Yep, Stewart.
I don't know why, but Washington just looked guilty there. that's I hate to say that, but when he turned around and was looking with his hands up, he just was acting like maybe he did it. But Stewart is whistled for it. Oliver couldn't get the first of the free tosses to go.
Got to knock him down.
And that's one part of his game. Now, I'm not sure if Mr. Oliver may play basketball going forward, or more likely maybe football. I was going to say if he plays some more basketball, he needs to work on those free throws.
I tell you, that young man can play at a smaller school, I think. There's no doubt.
Ali with it, gives it up to Walters. Walters to Stewart, back out to Ali.
Let's see if they got a 5-point lead. See if they run some clock. They'll trap out of it right there. Okay.
Cardwell now in the corner.
They're going to trap, jump when they can.
Walters brings it to the middle, takes it inside, gets it to go.
Good move.
Then quickly back to the other end for the Dragons. Play a little bit broken up, and Stewart maybe just a hand on Garton.
That's 4 on Stewart, I think, if that's him.
Yep. It is. And you are correct.
These should
4.
be free throws.
That's right. Silver Creek into the bonus.
Got to knock these down while your clock stopped. You done got down by 7 again. Maybe pull that pressure up now to 3/4 court.
Garton can't get that one to go.
But you got to score to do it.
Garton's his only score tonight was a single free throw in the first half.
There's 2 people on one side here, guys.
Oh, and Ali and Walters ran into the ball, and then jump ball called, and possession arrow goes to Floyd Central.
They had 2 men instead of having a 2-1-2 set. They had the 2 back men were on the same side.
Folks, I can tell you, this is one of those things. Jeff, that's his coach comes out.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no, that's exactly what we want. And Stewart's jams it home.
Again, they didn't call that down on the baseline. They did not call the charge. They did not call the block. So that's consistent at least. You got a 9-point lead, and they're in trouble now.
Burton gets the runner to go and a timeout. So a timeout on the floor. We will take one more here and come back with more fourth quarter action on Glicod.
Tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
(56-49) as the Dragons had this one down to 2, right?
Yeah,
they had it to 2
a
couple of times,
yeah.
and Floyd Central has managed to stretch it back out to 7 with under 2 minutes here.
When do you start fouling? I mean, you're at 152. I mean, the way Floyd Central's handled pressure defense at times this year, you've still got to put pressure on them. But now you're at a point where you set foul 7, 8, 9. You're still at 1-on-1.
And here comes the press.
It's kind of like a higher up, almost like a 3-2 in this case.
Floyd Central is going to have to work to get it across. They do. Now to Roberts.
And there was a foul right there.
There was a foul, yep. And that's against Burton,
that's
and
his fourth.
I believe that will be his 4th. Yep.
And here comes Roberts for offense here.
Both teams in the bonus now.
Okay, so they put Isaiah Ball in the game, number 20. He should be the one committing the foul there, and then switch him out. You're almost to the point now, Todd, where you're going to have to go try to get 3 for 2 here.
That's Cardwell's first.
Get some open looks from outside, but this is going to be a 9-point game if he makes it.
And he does. So Cardwell makes both. Those are his first 2 points of the game. Rushing, checks back in the ball game. Hoffman checks in. Ball to the sideline.
Well, at this point, getting the ball down low is kind of a moot point.
Unless you're going to use him to clear things out, which they did. And Stewart used that jumping ability and just knocked that ball away from Garton.
Yeah. Now that's just the size coming into play there.
Roberts looks to drive, gives it up. Washington high off the glass.
And start the bus. This one's over.
As the Highlanders have really fended off these Dragons.
They've played the whole game tonight.
And then Walker in there ties up Roberts. That should be, I was thinking that was ball back to the orange, but that's my mistaken.
Well, they called the foul, yep.
Oh, the foul, okay.
Yeah, they called the foul there.
Yep.
On,
I thought it was a tie-up.
I guess they called it on Hoffman.
Yes, they did. That's just Hoffman's first.
Mm-hmm.
Walters.
Okay, I'm going to say it. I know I shouldn't. Floyd Central had missed a free throw all night.
And Walters makes both of those. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it out loud.
I didn't either. I don't know why I did. But
well, it's just one of those you hate to be. We always hate to be labeled as giving up the announcer's jinx.
Yeah. Even though it's false. You know.
But you hate it anyway. Oliver couldn't get it to go. Followed by Hoffman. Now Davidson looks for the 3. That one won't fall. And Walters picks up his dribble. Trap gets it off.
That.
And then slammed home by Caden Stewart.
Exclamation point right there.
12 points for Stewart. On the other end, Oliver knocks home the tray.
Finally gets one to drop.
Just unfortunately has not been able to shoot well from outside.
He's done a great job taking the ball to the hole tonight, but just the outside game wasn't there for him. Didn't have Dager out on the perimeter to help him out and free up some of the pressure.
Well, and let's talk about that, because that certainly could, did make it. I'm going to say it. It had to have made a big difference, just because Dager is so dangerous on the perimeter. You give him any sort of room at all, he can knock a shot down.
I mean, he's averaging 12-7 a game. He's your second leading scorer. And you take that out of there with his ability to shoot the ball from anywhere around the perimeter, really. And the defense, they've made a couple threes here and there, but not having him to help Oliver out, that absolutely has made a difference.
Well, and I'm not sure, Coach, I'm not sure I've seen anybody in high school basketball with a quicker release than Kason Dager. He can get that ball away easy.
No, it's just so fast. And the ability really to get the ball, you can grab it and shoot it, yes, okay? But the way he gets his feet set and grabs it and shoots it, that's what's the key. He's ready to shoot when he catches the ball, and that's really hard to do. Honestly, one of the quickest shot releasers I ever played with was myself.
Gotcha.
I could get the ball off quick, but it was all about the feet.
Right.
You get your feet set, ready to catch the ball, and then you go right up with it.
27 from Ali.
Plus, I never met a shot I didn't like, but that's neither here. We'll talk about that some other time.
Some other time.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So 27 from Ali, leading all scorers. Had 13 at the break, so nice, evenly spaced game, and really stepped up. Nice shot there from Ball.
Yeah. That's going to run her out here. Good game by both teams.
Absolutely. As the clock runs out, the final from here at Floyd Central High School. The Highlanders defeat the Dragons 66-54. And we will have the post-game show coming up shortly here on Glicod.
When you first find out that you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you feel like someone sucked the air out of you. I'm a mother and I have a granddaughter, and my first thought was, I need to know what is going on with my health. Priority Radiology made me feel better about the process. First person I saw was smiling. They were very compassionate, from the front desk to the technicians to the doctors. Leaving Priority Radiology left me with hope, knowing that early detection saved my life.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Hi, I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
Glicod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glicod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh. Never mention Pittsburgh.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
As we return here to Floyd Central High School, and the 66-54 final score. Bring your attention to the ticker run at the bottom of the screen. We'll still have another score to update on that too here shortly. But first, let's just get some thoughts, maybe while I play a couple of replays here of from Coach Jeff Cooper. Jeff, your thoughts just on how both these ball clubs played this evening.
Well, I mean, you know, you got down. It was a 2-point game. I think it was the last time it was 50-48, right? And then from that point on, Floyd Central outscored Silver Creek 16-6, and so now a couple of them were dunks, obviously, but Floyd Central made their last 7 field goal attempts, and you know, starting the second half out, Silver Creek got off to a hot start. They made 4 of their first 6 shots, and actually made I think 8 out of their first 11. And it just got down, and they'd gotten a little bit too far behind, and they missed a couple chances. And Floyd Central, which has had trouble closing out games, they did not tonight. They played the whole 32 minutes like we talked about. They did a great job closing the game out. And I really do believe, we were talking off air just a minute ago, I really believe not having Case and Dager here was definitely a hindrance for Silver Creek. I think this game may be totally different. You know, maybe Floyd Central still would have won the game, but Dager would have made a huge difference with his ability to spread out the court and shoot the ball from the perimeter about anywhere. It would have taken some of the pressure off of Oliver. So it may have even opened up more driving lanes for Oliver and some of the other players. Yeah,
absolutely. Can't no doubt about that.
Yep.
As we'll take one final look at the exclamation point dunk there that Caden Stewart had right towards the end of the game. Well, let's step aside for a moment, and when we return, we'll get you the stats, and certainly we have most outstanding players of the game upcoming for you here on Glicod.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket, so I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glicod.
It's time for our post-game stats and our final numbers, brought to you by German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. For those final numbers, we'll turn it over to Jeff Cooper.
Well, let's start with Silver Creek here. They were 22 out of 50 from the floor for 44%. That's not too bad. They were only 3 for 15 from three, so they were at 20% there. 7 out of 12 from the line, 58%. 22 rebounds and only 11 turnovers. They only had 3 the second half, actually. So pretty good. Did a pretty good job taking care of the ball there. Floyd Central, I mean, they were 25 out of 42 from the floor overall for 60%. You're going to win a lot of games doing that, especially when I read this stat coming up here. They were 5 out of 15 from 3, 33%. 11 out of 11 from the line, 100%. Did not miss a free throw all night, and I did not jinx them. 21 rebounds, okay? So Coach Hoffman talked about unofficially now. 22-21, they won the rebounding battle. Floyd Central unofficially did not have an offensive rebound in the game. Usually when you don't have an offensive rebound, you don't win a game.
You don't win ball games.
Yeah, but they shot well enough to make up for it tonight. They also had 15 turnovers, but only 5 in the second half. So just a outstanding offensive job here by Floyd Central this evening.
All right, now let's get you the individual statistics scoring from both teams. The Dragons were led actually by a pair of players. Both Nate Davidson and Caden Oliver had 15 points in the contest tonight. 9 from Jace Burton, 8 from Walker Hoffman. Should be noted all those came in the second half. 2 apiece from Kyle Roberts and Isaiah Ball, and 1 point from Hayden Garton. The Dragons fall to 10-8 on the season. Tevia Lee leads the Highlanders with 27. Really nice effort tonight from Tevia Lee. 12 from Caden Stewart. 10 from Caleb Washington, who just had a pair at half, and he managed to play the entire second half with 3 fouls and never committed another. Trey Walters had 8 in the contest. Nathan Rushing had 5, 2 apiece from Brock Conrad, who left the game with an injury, and Austin Cardwell.
Let's hope that young man's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Brock Conrad.
It's like he took a shot in the nose.
Sure did. Yeah, didn't look comfortable. That's for sure. Well, want to make sure and let you know that Glicod will be covering Kentucky's postseason basketball tournament starting Tuesday, February 21st. We will broadcast over 20 games in district and regional tournament action. Details coming soon on glicod.com. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump away. When we come back, we will have most outstanding players for both teams. So stay tuned for that as we will wrap things up after that from here at Floyd Central High School on Glicod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, Actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to priority radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to priority radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone on their back and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glicod.
(66-54) our final from here at Floyd Central High School. It's time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solutions. Jeff, your thoughts?
Well, let's go with Silver Creek first, and this one was really tough. I thought, they got a couple efforts from a couple good players. Split it up. Nate Davidson was very solid in the first half and had a good solid second half. Caden Oliver, rough first half, but came out in the second half and played really well. But, we talked before the game about them finding a second score, and I think Nate Davidson stepped up and did that tonight, so I'm going with Nate Davidson from Silver Creek. Much easier for Floyd Central, honestly. They had several players play really well, but Tevye Lee was the best player on the floor tonight. Step backs, step throughs, three-pointers, especially that big three at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that was huge.
Definitely Tevye Lee from Floyd Central.
All right, so our most outstanding players tonight, Nate Davidson of the Dragons and Tevye Lee of the Highlanders. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solution. And let's talk about our upcoming schedule. And again, want to remind you that Glicod will be covering Kentucky's postseason basketball tournaments starting on Tuesday, February 21st, broadcasting over 20 games in district and regional tournament action. For us this week on Glicod on Thursday, that would be February 9th. We will have the Oldham County Colonels at the Gallatin County Wildcats at 7:30. That one video with Chris Labar and Gary Forrest. Then on Friday, a audio broadcast with our very own Jeff Cooper here, along with Joe Cox at 6 p.m. PRP Panthers versus the Butler Bears. That one from Valley High School, and that one's always just really is it's one of those rivalries that's it's a lot of fun to listen to. So 6 o'clock on that one.
That's taken the place of Valley and PRP that used to be the big rivalry out there because they just the schools are gotten very tight over the last 20 years, and it's very, very entertaining. So it'd be definitely worth a listen.
Absolutely. We will have on our Southern Indiana game the Scottsburg Warriors at the Silver Creek Dragons. Lyle Segrist will be along with me for that one from Silver Creek High School. And then girls action, the Cooper Jaguars at the Frederick Douglass Broncos with Chris Labar and Rick Reams on Friday night. Then on Saturday, I will be along with Gary Forrest from PRP High School, as we will have the male Bulldogs at PRP audio broadcast there for a girls-boys doubleheader. That one pregame starts about 5:45, girls game at 6 o'clock. So tune in for all of that. And again, make sure and check Glicod.com for all the upcoming district and then regional tournament action that we will bring you from in Kentucky high school basketball on Glicod.
Todd, just to let you know, I believe that Butler PRP game Friday actually will tip off at 5:45.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
there you go, folks. So according to Jeff, 5:45.
That's what's on the KHSAA schedule. So
there you go. So good update. Thank you very much. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here from Floyd Central. And any last bows you want to put on this one here before we sign off?
Floyd Central got a. This could be a turning point for them. They're ranked 5th in this 6-team sectional here, and this could be a turning point game for them. Beating Silver Creek, getting the entire game played. Playing well at the end. For Silver Creek, they're still they've been playing fairly well lately. This was a step back for them, but they just got to step it up Friday. They got another tough game Friday. Scottsburg is really good. They're one of the top 10 teams probably in 3A. So. But they got them at home, and just got to hopefully get Dagger back and anybody else that we're missing this evening, and just keep trying to plug it on here and try to get better for sectional.
Absolutely, well, that's right. Sectional's coming upcoming fairly shortly here in Southern Indiana. Well, we thank you so much for tuning in and joining us this evening. For executive producer Steve Bird. Our cameraman tonight, Noah Drody from here at WNAS at Floyd Central. Our analyst tonight, Jeff Cooper, and myself, Dr. Todd Carter. We will sign off and say thank you for joining us. 66-54 win for the Highlanders over Silver Creek. Catch us on Friday night, 7 o'clock air, 7:30 tip for Silver Creek and Scottsburg. And for executive producer Steve Bird as well. I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying good night, so long, and God bless everybody.
From Glicod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glicod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glicod.